Classic. Can't beat it. Can't beat it. Okay, so I believe we are now recording. So, welcome everybody to session 23 of Beyond the Verdant Veil. It's been, I believe our last session was on when was it? A while ago. It was on the 26th of October, so it's been about 20 days, about 3 weeks since our last one, for various reasons, busyness, and I guess last week, boyfriend, I guess. So I've been a bit busy. However, we are now back, and we have all the party here. Say hi, all the party.
Hi, all the party.
Oh no! And, we need like a
what a version of High Intrepid Heroes.
We did the fucking D20 bit. Hell yeah!
High depressed heroes. High depressed heroes.
What's up, party name? Depressed Heroes.
Oh, maybe now. I mean, I don't know.
Was that a party name or was that just a cast name?
Well, I think Scorpio will make us depressed.
Yeah. Well, some of you already are, you know, we're getting there. But I don't know. I mean, like, what should our party name be? I've not really considered that, to be honest. It's been on my mind. We should probably have like a party name, but we don't really have one. Anyway. So the whole gang's here. The whole gang is here, and I think we might benefit from a little bit of catching up in that regard. I think the last time we were all together was prior to the bar list stuff.
So we did the first fight with Halen.
That's right. Yes. That's where we finished off. So after that point, the party descended down into the dungeon of the bar lists. Tried to pacifist their way through it as best they could. However, easier said than done, while Scraps was running through the entire building at breakneck speed / teleporting through it, and there were fey creatures and bar lists that were not very interested in pacifism. But eventually, working your way down to the kind of antechamber, kind of church underground, facing off against the orange-haired woman who you'd heard so much about, who, as it turns out, was Scraps' long-lost mother, who was given a task by her god to rid herself of her last connection to the world, of which she agreed to.
I don't think this music fits, honestly.
Listen, forget about all that stuff. It's cheerful. We're in the Feywild now. But anyway, oh, it's so jaunty. Anyway, so then Scraps killed his mom. So that happened. Scraps was communicated with by the god of murder, Baal. The party headed back to Baldur's Gate, rid themselves of Halen, and eventually, after a shopping session and a bit of character stuff, made their way to the Feywilds, which leads us up to last session. The party met with a small congregation of Queen Titiana's honor guard, who asked them a few questions about the lost child Puck. And the party stepped through the giant kind of shimmering portal, and their senses were bombarded, shall we say, like their vision, their smell, everything. And they finally arrived in the magical land of the Feywilds, where everything's really beautiful and storybook-like, and it doesn't necessarily match up with everything that you've been told about it being really dangerous, but appearances can be deceiving. So the party ventured forth into a gingerbread town. God, it's tonal whiplash, isn't it? Into a gingerbread town, heralded over by a satyr I think that's how we decided that said, or Satyr. I don't know. Called,
Later, I bet he know her.
Oh my god.
I think
And that's the
from
end
memory
of-
from the thingy books, the Percy Jackson audiobooks that I have, they pronounce it Satyr, but that might be the
Satyr.
Americanism.
Okay, well, I think that's probably about right. Into the small village of Sweet Meadow, you met a fae. Sorry, not a fae. Like a satyr called Bramble Sweetfoot, who had a slight tinge of loneliness about him. Terra played some beautiful music and brought a tear to his eye, and he has decided to accompany you as a guide of sorts for the next, well, for a short while at the very least. I think that's about everything. If anybody wants to fill in any other gaps, feel free. But I think that's basically it. That leads us up to now, pretty much. So yeah, welcome back, team. Hi.
Do we all know what we got on the shopping trip after getting our loot from the bar list as well?
I think that obviously you would have been together when you were buying that stuff to some extent, but yeah, I guess those of you that haven't yet, if you would like to retroactively buy something now, you can. Is my point. I suppose you wandered off Rye to go and get your thing.
Yeah. And now I've got no money. I've got 16 gold.
Yeah. Although to some extent you have to wonder how useful actual currency would be in the Feywilds.
I'm happy with the thing I got.
Yes, I kind of imagine Rye just wandered off and met like a sailor and bought it off a sailor, basically. For the benefit of the people at home, shall I show them the item that you got?
Sure.
Okay, here you go. Rye purchased an amulet off of a dodgy man in a pub.
Feast your eyes, people at home.
Yes, people at home, feast your eyes upon this still image that I've been using for 23 sessions.
I have to read it now.
Does somebody want to read it out for the people at home?
This is a bad time to tell you what I can't read.
You were happy. You were just happy to get an item. You don't know what it does.
No.
I'll read it. I am the DM. This exquisitely crafted amulet is made from gleaming gold and holds a core shard of a deep blue sapphire that seems to churn with the essence of the ocean itself. When worn, it evokes a sensation of standing aboard a ship, gazing into the endless horizon. Properties: calm seas. The wearer gains advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed. The steady, calming influence of the tides steadies the wearer's resolve in moments of peril. Anchor against a storm. Once per long rest, if the wearer fails a saving throw against being frightened or charmed, they can choose to automatically succeed instead. At this moment, the amulet emits a soothing pulse of energy, reminiscent of the calm before a storm, which resets the wearer's emotional state. Basically, Rye took it personally that he got frightened by the god of murder and did not want to get frightened anymore. Pretty much. You just went into a group, you went into like a pub and you're like, I need something that makes me less scared. And then some
I ignored 12 people offering me a pint and got this instead.
the sailor's like, aye lad, I got a piece of jewellery for you. You're like, yeah, seems good.
After being conned 12 times, he finally
the amulet actually only cost 5 gold. He just got scammed out of all the other 1,000.
I can't wait for it to be cursed horribly.
What were you going to say, Duchess?
I still think it's admirable that the first thing that Ray is scared of is a fucking god of death, so you know.
Yeah.
Never again.
Never. Once. Only once. To be completely honest with you, fair. I would probably also be fairly scared of the god of death creating a throne out of dead bodies in front of me. But you know, you do you. I mean, probably who needs a sense of fear in situations like that, really?
I'm the son of the Moonshades. I don't need fear.
That's fair. That's fair. That is a fair point.
You said we could buy something, right? If we won there last time.
Yes.
I have 5 gold. What could 5 gold get me? I want a piccolo.
You
I want some instrument that is very
did
annoying.
did you not add the money that you got from the thingy? There's a list of cash if you want it.
You telling me my mum actually dropped loot?
No, you got loot.
Happy inheritance.
You basically cashed in the bounty on the bar lists, and they gave you like a key to a bank vault. So, it had it contained a number of magic items and some money. I believe we've divvied out the magic items, if I remember correctly. There was
I'm not going to take any magic items. I just want to.
Yeah, how much? Yeah, what money did we get? I did remember reading that. I completely forgot to do anything
I think
about it.
Patches actually split it for you, so I'll link that.
I linked it in the campaign chat.
Oh, there you go. Sorry, that just looks like a more like a call to action that's getting increasingly panicked. Yeah. Oh, help!
God, I forgot I got goggles of night. Holy shit! Oh my! What am I going to do with all this shit?
Well, I mean, you can look in the dark now, so that's good. Just remember that you have
Ridiculous,
it.
Scorpio.
Listen, it's a high magic campaign. What do you want from me? Right,
Oh my god, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, so much money.
Jesus, Scorpio, what can 621 gold pieces buy me?
Can we get scraps like an enchanted Vuvuzela?
Well, actually, it's funny. It's funny that you mentioned about what can it buy you, because I believe I do have, wherever it is, the Baldur's Gate shop prices. Well, hey, gives you some ideas. I'll be honest with you, the answer is probably less than you think, but 22 plat is 200 gold. You have about 800 gold-ish, 850-ish.
What's the most
I still had 5
annoying-
plat from my gambling earlier.
What's the most expensive, annoying? You can buy 2 level 3 spell scrolls. I don't know what you'd buy. You can buy some fireballs if you want. I don't even.
Just give me like a musical instrument. The only musical instrument I have proficiency in is a pan flute. So give me something other than a pan flute, please.
Wait, you want an instrument? I mean, they're only like 5 gold, aren't they? I mean, what do you want? Maybe hang on, let's have a look. Instruments. I feel like you're a real drum type, personally, but I might just.
Give me
You want a drum? A drum. How much is a drum? River
like the most expensive.
Like a magical drum. Don't a magical drum.
Oh my god! Drum roll, please.
Exactly. Yeah. Can I ask it to do a drum roll? That's the only thing that I want.
Oh
to do.
my god. Okay. I would call that like a common magic item or something. Like that. If any, I would say like 100. Like let's say like 100 gold. like.
Common magic item soundboard.
Yeah.
Can I get one of those sound pads and fucking be like fucking Madion or whatever? I would call that like 100 gold flat. Really, it's like a common magic item, like a drum of drum roll. Okay, I'll tell you what, we'll add a handout. So take 100 gold off yourself, and we'll call it Drum of Introduction. Actually, okay.
I'm gonna overuse this. I feel.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Drum of Self-Playing Drum is what we'll call it. Common magic item, and here's what I'm thinking. You can like as an action command it to either do a drum roll or a rim shot. Those are your 2 options. just at will. It's like a cape of billowing. It's got one purpose.
Can I also get a cape of billowing, please?
Shit. Can you cut my fucking mouth shut? Yes, you can have Of course you can have a cloak.
Where's my cape of billowing? Oh my god.
Can I buy one for everyone? And I can be color coordinated. I want a name right now. I want a name.
You want everybody to have a cloak of billowing? I mean, yeah.
I got the KO6 in here.
We got 6 people. Do you want Blog to have one?
Yes.
Okay.
I want Block to have the most like elegant one.
Okay.
Scorpio, stop feeding Scraps ideas.
I'm sorry, but they're too good. I refuse to stop. Okay, we're just gonna. Sorry, go ahead.
Can I be attuned to 2 cloaks at once?
You can't. You can just wear it. It's not an attunement.
Okay.
It's not an attunement slot.
You wear 2 clothes.
That attunes your fancy billowing cloak.
Let's say that your existing cloak has now also got the cloak of billowing effect on it. How about that? There
I mean, one cloak is for protecting me, and the other is for billowing. I don't know what's confusing.
Basically, you got the bottom cape stitched underneath it that's actually protecting you, and the cape of billowing on top that just fucking billows. Okay, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna say get a group discount on all of that, and it costs you 500 gold for like 8 capes, I guess.
Excellent. I'm buying them. No one knows I have these.
You just like, okay, you're not even handed them out yet. You just have a bag full of cloaks. Okay, there you go.
I just keep missing for like the entire time.
The most confused magic item vendor in all of Baldur's Gate.
Oh my! I can't wait for us to all use these to like scare someone.
I can't wait for the moment to come where it's like everyone to like billow your cloaks and a couple people just don't.
Yeah, it's like
I have thaumaturgy.
Can I spend another 100 gold on like a button that automatically billows all the capes without it?
Sure, I'll give you 100 gold for the billow button. Sure.
How much is the platinum again? It's 10 gold.
10 gold, yeah. As an action, okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. As an action, I'm just give me a second. I need to write the self-playing drum. Pause the drum to play a rim shot. Pause the drum to do a drum roll. You do not need to be holding the drum. Okay. Give me a second. I need to catch up with all your nonsense.
you old and not ready for our craziness.
Oh my god.
I'm glad. You know what? Honestly, I'm glad I was unprepared for this session. Okay, there's nothing could have prepared me for this. Okay, and then I will put the billow button, the button of billowing. There we go.
Yes.
Okay, give me a second. Specially crafted for scraps. Specially crafted for scraps to commit nonsense.
Can I also say that, they don't have to be willing to do this?
Oh yeah, no. It's not them. It's the cloak. The button will automatically pause any nearby cloak of billowing.
Any nearby.
Yeah. Within
a mile range.
Mile?
Yes. Within a mile range, I'm putting it to activate its billowing. Excellent. There you go. The button of billowing. And the self-playing drum. There you go. You better remember you have these now.
I don't think I'll forget.
So I kind of just imagine you walking along and you just see that I guess Scrubs has just got like a pack that's really weighed down by cloaks. For what it's worth, you guys are basically, I'm sort of imagining that you're walking away from, you're basically walking away from, like Bramble's town, down the path, pretty much. It's a lot of forest, really. You're following the path the best you can, and I guess the whole party's here. The whole party is here.
What rarity is an alchemy jug?
Oh my god!
Common.
I think it's uncommon. It's pretty uncommon. I think. I don't think it's common.
Yeah, fair. That's what I bought with my shopping trip.
Yeah, sure. Let's just call that like a nice flat 400. You have an alchemy jug. I can just add the alchemy jug thing. To be fair, unlike the cloak of billowing, potentially useful.
Yeah, as in, I think it's
I'll
like,
find the use for it. I'll find the use.
I'm sure you will.
no, I think like Arian's idea is that he's like, you know, 'cause now the dragon's bigger, it's harder to take care of it. So he likes the idea of just having access to, like, you know,
Water.
he's like, regardless of where we are, I now have access to like liquids if I need them.
With the alchemy jug, I'm just going to provide a link to a page for the alchemy jug, because it's got like, it's got the actual, like, you know, rolls and shit. I'd say not rolls, it's like the table basically. But
yeah,
yeah, there you go. There's your alchemy jug. Enjoy. money well spent. You just got a jug.
Oh, can I ask the drum of self-playing to just do us a marching, like snare drum kind of?
You know what? Yes. Here's what I've written down: 2 suggested ones, but I'm just going to say that you can basically use it as a drum machine, however you want. I think. So Scrap, you pull this drum out that nobody has seen yet, and you simply just kind of look at it and say, "Give us a marching beat." So the lot of you are now walking through the Feywilds. So you're walking through the Feywilds with this, basically with Scrap's drum machine. I've lost connection to the YouTube player. Oh no!
no,
It's over.
No.
Oh, it's over. So the way I'm imagining it, the way that I'm imagining this really is, I need to leave and rejoin Watch Together. It's broken. Oh no!
It's broken.
It's broken.
No.
Our table. There we go. So basically, you are wandering through Feywilds, and Scraps, you pull out your self-playing drum. You command it to make a marching beat, and I would say that everybody hears very clearly from this drum a perfectly, constantly spaced marching beat. It is like obviously accurate to within like a millisecond, you know what I mean? Like it cannot be offbeat. It is completely periodic. And I would say that you notice your satyr guide, his footsteps seem to follow in your marching beat. Indeed, some of the world around you, you notice like the trees above you, like their limbs start to kind of move as if they are walking in lockstep with your marching beat.
Play off tune.
Wait, say that again, sorry.
Can I make it play like every now and then out of tune? Just to see what happens.
Okay, you basically you kind of whisper almost to your drum, just every so often, do it offbeat. I'm gonna tell you this. You notice every time it happens, it's just subtle enough that your satyr guide almost trips. Just almost slightly.
Yes.
literally patches. Literally, this is the trees. Live tree reaction. So the lot of you are walking through the Feywild. I think, as I say, you are surrounded by very beautiful forests, really, but it's very the foliage is quite thick around here. I think your guide, Bramble, kind of turns his head to who would probably be walking alongside him right now.
Me, because I'm just laughing.
You're just
Carol would as well.
Okay. I think he would probably would look to. I'd say maybe looks to Scraps. and asks you very simply, so, I haven't really got a voice for Bram, I'm just going to do my own voice, if that's all right. So, what do you think of the place?
Weird. But cool.
Fair. Looks to Terra. Continues walking in lockstep with your drum, to his own detriment. And what about you, Terra?
Well, it is not what I expected.
What did you expect?
To be completely honest, I was not expecting it to be so calm.
Well, I suppose I can understand that. I guess you were probably raised on stories of the place to some extent.
Yes. I was a traveling performer. I sought stories from everywhere, and the Fae was of particular interest.
I'd be interested to hear those stories. I shall say this. I will take no offense. I would merely prefer that you're honest. I too perhaps could comment on my thoughts on the material plane after, should you be interested.
That would be something to hear. Well, in all senses of honesty, I'm not sure how much I trust you. I am wary of outside help.
I can understand that. Especially, well, I realize that perhaps the tales of this land are very much about people wanting something in return for help. Such are the rules imposed upon us on reciprocation. It's probably wise to be wary of people that you've been traveling with for a few hours, I would say. But if I may say, I'm one to trust somebody that can play an instrument as well as you.
I appreciate that. And you should see me when I'm distracted.
You are looking for somebody, yes? I think you've mentioned
Yes.
that previously. It's interesting that we've not... Do you feel anything? You feel like you know where they are?
I think. Let me think. I think Tara's just gonna stop for a moment, like slowly slow down. And great time as any. Just for those who were not here, you do have something Tara did give you. Tara gave everybody an image of their family that they're trying to find.
Yes, you got them drawn specifically in Baldur's Gate. Yes.
So everyone does have copies of that image. And I think Tara is just going to... They're going to go over to Scraps, and they're just going to put like a hand on Scraps' shoulder and just say...
Can I do a drum roll once while you do it?
You go up to Scraps and you hear a drum roll as you go to put a hand on his shoulder.
Oh, they can give me something.
Silence the drum just for a moment.
I'll silence the drum.
The drum just stops.
And I think Terra is just going to... They're going to try to recreate what they have been trying to do ever since the grove that they saved.
Mhm.
And they're just going to listen to the wind.
Hang on. Let's change music to something a bit less whimsical. Well, still whimsical. Well, give me a sec. There we go. Oh my god, this UI on this thing is so awkward. There we go. Got it. So you stop in your tracks, you close your eyes, and you try to listen to the wind once again. As you once tried within Crypt Garden Forest. I would say you feel as if the on a minor level the world around you is reacting to this. You feel the breeze. There wasn't a breeze before really, but you feel the breeze just slowly kind of pick up. You feel like it is pushing you from behind, pushing you forwards. Your eyes are closed, but in your kind of mind's eye, you see the path in front of you, and you see kind of wisps of light emanating forth from you, directly forwards. As far as you can tell, you're on the right path. Where exactly it leads, you're not sure.
Well, that is a sure sign as any.
I would say also,
Okay.
as you closed your eyes and you did this, obviously you didn't know this, everyone else saw that. Food and Bramble. Perhaps not the wind, you only felt the wind, but you saw the wisp this kind of like line just going forwards. Basically like straight out of Terra's forehead, just head ahead.
It seems I may like it here a little bit more. Answers here are much less vague. Forward.
Are we supposed to be trusting that?
Like,
Trusting
The
what?
light on. Whatever we saw.
Hmm?
I'll ask Terra. Are we supposed to be trusting that?
Trusting what?
Whatever that was. The light. What was that?
Terra's just gonna look down the path and... Interesting. You saw it too.
Bramble also leans from
yeah.
Bramble leans from your left, like, I also saw it.
What the hell was that?
I'm not sure. And I think at this point... Hold on, let me look at the specifics of the spell. This... Okay. I think they're going to cast... You know what? No, they're not going to do that. Not yet. Not yet. Okay. I think Tara's just going to stand up and just sit up straight and just say interesting. This needs some experimentation.
How would you say Terra feels right now?
Cautious is a word.
Hmm.
Is the first word that comes to mind, and kind of appreciative of an answer.
Would you say that Terra feels more sure about the direction that you're heading?
So yes, they do. They would feel a little bit more sure about it.
I'd say this. Subtly, you notice there's ever so slight kinks in the path that straighten out in front of you. Just like the path itself reacts a little bit to that, basically.
I think Tara just gives himself a small smile and just continues walking forward.
Very good. Very good. So I'm just going through my playlist, trying to find good music. You know how it goes as a GM. You gotta keep the soundtrack going.
Yeah, I know.
Very important. It's very important. Give me a mo. Give me a mo. Ugh. I'm trying to find something. Ugh. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves.
I
You get that drum, huh?
I would also say Tara makes it a specific point not to walk to the beat of the drum.
You're walking like in opposite lockstep. You're just like, no, fuck you.
Yeah, you're walking to the
Yeah,
offbeat.
exactly.
Can I subtly change it so that Tara is always somewhat in rhythm?
You just tell the drum, do whatever Tara's doing.
Like subtly, so you don't notice. And then they like figure out, oh no, I'm working instead.
It's exactly what's going on.
And
then they just change it.
You know, like at Christmas when somebody like buys like somebody like buys the child like one of those really annoying fucking microphone things. They're like they shout into it. It's really loud. It fucking makes loads of noise, and it's like obviously not a fucking parent that did it. Somebody like did it specifically to piss the parents off. That's basically what we've done by giving Scraps this drum. It's the point I'm making. Like we've just like we have given Scraps a fucking noise machine. It was.
I think like since the beginning we've been weaponizing Scraps to annoy Terra as much as possible.
God.
Weaponized drum technology. But yeah, I think as I say, you continue walking forward. You feel like kind of, I would say, just as much as you've affected the world by your kind of own emotional state, you feel settled comparatively. You feel as if for the first time in a long time you are going with a direction towards your goal, I guess. Like it's been so kind of, as you say, vague, really. So kind of airy to finally have something that feels kind of concrete in this place, which is almost like a giant fantasy to an extent. It feels good. It feels good. I think Bramble notes your kind of almost slight change in poise, I guess. He's like, I suppose vague concepts can become rather concrete in this place.
Don't you live here?
Well, yes, but I'm trying to summarize it for your
I would like to
purpose.
insight check.
You can insight. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Insight check, Bramble.
I'm like super paranoid now because my mum turned out to want to kill me.
Fair.
6.
I would say this. He carries himself like he knows where he's going to some extent. But whether or not he's just as lost as you are, it's kind of hard to tell. He might just be confident. You don't really know. It's hard to tell. You hard to tell. He did offer his thoughts on the material plane though.
Tara would love to hear that.
You can ask him.
Oh, great. Definitely down the line, as the things have gotten back into a rhythm, Tara would just kind of speak up over the rhythm of the drum.
The drums.
And they would just say, so, what are your thoughts on the material plane?
Well, I in the spirit of honesty, you also know this. Creatures generally are bound to tell the truth to some extent. He says, I've been there for some time. Admittedly, I've only just got back. It's an interesting place, I suppose. It's more similar to this place than I think most people there might realize. And the people there are more alike. Admittedly, I would say that my appearance in the material plane was not appreciated by many. Perhaps that soured my thoughts on the place a bit, but I can't blame the people. After all, I would be lying to tell you that there aren't fairies that bring children over here for their little games. Not necessarily meaning any harm, but, mischief can be... Fey mischief can sometimes have bigger impacts than they realise. Still, well, I'd argue that we're not too different, personally. Yes, I spent a few years here, but eventually wanted to make my way back, and I did.
I see. It's very interesting.
Yes, well, I'm always interested. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Where did you go in the material plane?
At first, I wasn't sure. I got separated from my family. It was a game of hide and seek, and I perhaps strayed a little far from the path. At first, I realized that I'd walked through into a different place because the sky was different. The gates of the Fey plane do, of course, go both ways, and it's not unknown, but I always had a terrible sense of direction, and I could not find my way back. It was... I'm not sure where it was originally, but I'd later find out it was the city of Neverwinter. Many of the outskirt villagers did not appreciate my presence, and I stuck to the woods mainly. Eventually, I found another entrance back into the Feywilds, but it was quite a while. Not really got much of a grasp of time in either place, really.
I see. And your family?
They're somewhere. I'm not sure where.
Have you not tried looking for them?
I have tried looking, but I don't know. Perhaps my mind is a bit muddled, and I find it hard to follow a path for very long. I always seem to wind up back where I started.
I see.
My mother always said I had a terrible sense of direction, and to not stray too far. Perhaps I should have listened. I reasoned that if I stayed put, they'd come looking, eventually. He looks away from me as he says that.
And how long have you been staying put?
I'm not sure we count things the same, but I would say in your years of the Feywild versus the material plane. Perhaps need to look at how old satyrs live for. I think they live quite long. I'm pretty sure they live quite long, but I don't know. Does anywhere say, oh my god, somebody's fucking... Oh, they can live up to 500. Oh, or 80. Probably, I'd say about, in your years, I would say about 30.
You've been waiting for 30 years.
Well, I've not always stayed completely put. I've made a few towns along the way, but yeah.
I think as Tara hears that, everyone can notice that the path gets a little more rough. As their just confidence kind of diminishes a little bit more. I see. Do you not ever message them?
How do you mean?
And I think Tara's going to send a message to them and just say, like this, to the mind.
I've attempted to send messages on the wind, but they never really seem to reach anybody. I'm sure they're still looking. He does not sound very sure they're still looking.
I think Tara's just going to put a hand on their shoulder and just say, when we get to the resting point, I want to try something.
Perhaps if your legs are feeling tired, we could stop soon. Oh, I'll be right back. Hang on. Hitch. Just looked around for a oh, hang on. I'm muted. I just looked around for the keys and then remembered I left the front door open.
Oh.
I don't actually know. Oh, the keys are right in front of me. Oh, well, there you go. I found them. The entire time that you were talking with Bramble, you notice that some of the trees start to kind of ever so slightly curl inwards. They look sad, in the best way I could put it. Still, you continue forward on the slightly ever so... I guess, when you say rough, do you mean it kind of becomes a bit kind of jagged again, almost? As if your confidence has been knocked a bit? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Kadoke. Guess. Sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
After a little bit of time of walking, Tara's going to kind of like hang back a little bit and just kind of face everybody and just say, how is everybody feeling?
Bored.
You're in like you're in a whimsical fantasy forest. You're like, yeah, boring. I want to go to Legoland.
I want food. I'm hungry.
I'm just going to walk outside. The place creeps me out.
I think Aaron, hearing like he's getting like a bit irritated and hungry, we'll just like cast good berry and hand him a good berry.
Yes.
You eat a single good berry and you feel very nourished.
Yeah, or
No, I don't need it.
Go on, Bryn.
I was just gonna like this happening, and then just like Scraps taking the berry, just staring at it in the background as like a small bickering just starts happening in the background. This is what played in my head, but yeah, I think Eric would just go like, I think I'm with Rye on this one. It's a fascinating place, but I can't help but feel a little on edge.
Yes.
Not to appreciate it.
I have this.
What is in the alchemy jug at this moment in time? Have you made it aware that you have?
I don't know if the. I think you have to select. You have to like open the tap of the alchemy jug and select it.
And I do that with.
It's not your alchemy jug. You can't.
It's like
That's
safely
behaviour.
nestled in my pack. And are they do you attune an alchemy jug? I
No, you
can't
don't.
remember.
And I'm gonna say
No,
that
it's not.
I'm gonna say that you don't know that Arian has an alchemy jug.
Oh no!
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where I would have obtained it, but then while you were separately shopping for capes of billowing.
I suspect that Arian has specifically concealed the alchemy jug from you.
I think he specifically got it for like dragon care. So he's like, I don't want anyone knowing I have this. This is solely for the
I
dragon.
don't want Scraps.
Okay, Aaron.
I don't want Scraps using this for 2 gallons of mayonnaise.
No, I'm not gonna use. Alright, you know what? Forget it. I'm just gonna eat the good berry.
Oh God. We got mayonnaise at home.
I think actually, yeah, and then having like because you get 10, right? So you'd just hand them out to everyone, including the satyr.
I think the satyr she gives you a small nod and eats it. I would say this: in this place of all places, your good berry doesn't like. Normally, I'd say a good berry tastes of nothing, but it fills you up. Tastes like whatever your favorite meal in the world is. Tastes like that. Tastes like that.
What's Scraps' favorite meal? Probably tuna.
Yeah, something fish related, maybe.
Ooh.
I mean, Scraps is a cat. Not really, but kind of.
The Scraps still have like those 4 tins of canned salmon.
Probably not.
The sardines.
They're probably out of date.
I think you've still got the sardines of Wish.
They're probably way out of date.
It's in a can.
Well, I opened the can and gave people.
That's fair. Yeah, you probably.
You know, I'm gonna keep them. Yeah, spoiled sardines as well.
An open can of sardines rotting in your
Fucking
bag,
Sir,
getting juices
just
everywhere.
carrying
It's
around
exactly,
a can of Sir
it is
Sterling.
exactly what you shouldn't do in the fucking Feywilds.
What could possibly go wrong? Me and my rotten fish. I guess.
Yeah, I'm just carrying these rotting fish around. Yeah,
I guess.
everyone's used to it.
So I guess the rest of you can answer Dara's question. I guess both Rye and Uruk are cautious.
Hmm.
I think Jeremy doesn't really answer, but she's like very clearly uncomfortable here.
We say as each of you kind of recounts the fact that you feel kind of cautious and paranoid, the path itself seems to get ever so slightly smaller and a bit more like hemmed in on all sides. A bit like you feel when you're like paranoid, you know, like you're just in on it. It goes in on itself, really.
Scraps.
Yeah.
May I borrow your drum just for a moment?
You gotta convince me, roll persuasion.
Okay.
Against what? Like,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, you convinced me.
no. I mean, I'm on board.
Alright, what do I roll?
I don't know.
It's up to you.
like a wisdom save, maybe. I guess.
Alright, I'll roll a wisdom save. Ah, you win.
Also, Patches, I'm cackling. I'm cackling at it. Okay, please roll persuasion against that 6. There, if you were.
Oh, okay.
If you get a nat 1, you lose. But
Oh,
No.
there's another one.
It was almost a 1, but 14 scraps it beats you by 8. Are you convinced to hand
I'm
over
giving
your
the drum for a minute.
Give it back after 1 minute, please.
It may be more than a minute. I apologize.
Scowling. Go on.
And I think Terra is just gonna start. I mean, for lack of a better term, they're gonna start a performance.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not gonna be something serious. It's gonna be quite, as you would put it, jovial.
And an upbeat, jovial.
Very much upbeat, and they're going to start out with the drums, and since they don't actually have to play them, they're just going to just essentially control them with their mind. So just to give a nice something more upbeat.
It's literally a drum machine at this point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me some breakbeat samples.
Like 5 beat.
Don't test me. I have some of those.
It's just like dum, 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 dum.
No, that's EastEnders. Or what is it?
And
I'm gonna regret adding this drum to the rest of this fucking campaign.
Yes, you are.
This will be more Zalfar. Just fucking drum.
Zalfar the drum machine. Anyway, please do continue, Tara. Please do continue.
And they're going to pull out their lute, and they're going to start. Honestly, something that is y'all haven't heard in a long time, which is them doing just a rowdy folk song, and they are going to just sort of increase the pace a little bit of their walking and like do almost like to a dancing walk. So skipping along and with twirls as they have their, what is it called? Shimmer weave, shift weave, and what's the other thing?
I need some RuneScape music for this. Hang on. I was we could do sea shanty too. I mean that's always lobster. But I was thinking flute salad, but hang on. Oh God, why does it sound like that? like this. Hang on. You're using your flute, right? Did you say?
They are the lute.
The lute. Okay. But it's kind of jovial, upbeat kind of song, I guess.
Very much so.
Yeah. Now let me. I need some. Again, I need music. It's a problem.
I have folk music.
Go for it. If you have something in mind, go for it.
Okay. I don't know if it's on YouTube though.
Oh shit.
That's the problem. Because I listen to all the music on Spotify. Hold on.
Okay. I got RuneScape music. Perfect. Got something. No, wrong one. Okay, this one. Just kind of slightly more relaxing music. Slightly more relaxing. Kind of gets more upbeat as it goes. You
But yes, they are just going to perform and make just a very upbeat performance and very jovial to soothe everyone's nerves, essentially.
Yeah, soothe, but yes.
Soothe everyone's nerves.
Soothe would be like making them angry.
Close enough.
Give me a performance.
We all just start losing our hair.
Give me a performance check, actually.
And they're going to use their glamour weave as well. So they're going to kind of go all out on visuals as well.
Yeah. You're I would say that like, give me a performance check. I will explain the effect.
Yes. Performance, and it is plus a d4 as well. So 26.
Yeah, I would say that as you go, you're kind of, it kind of picks up kind of, in the best way I can put it, it picks up in whimsy over time. Like, almost like this performance runs away from you a bit with just how good it is. But you play like this really upbeat kind of jovial kind of folk song off of you again, surrounded by your glamour weave. Musical notes almost kind of swirl around you, really. They kind of just put themselves out into the air as if they're like physical things, really. I would say you notice the path widens up again. The trees, they kind of go from these slightly curled in, slightly depressed, kind of hunched over trees to almost kind of like swinging, kind of ever so slightly kind of, as I say, just kind of like swinging along to the beat, really. Bramble looks upbeat. And the rest of you feel I would say this, like, you probably do still have that air of caution about you, but you feel kind of a lot. You feel like you can stand up a bit more straight. Like, you feel a lot more kind of upbeat. Like things are going to be okay. Just on listening to this performance, really. It does. Even despite you, even if your best efforts are to stay paranoid, which you probably are. Like, your emotional state feels elevated from this. You feel good listening to it, basically. It's just it is almost like a magical effect. Similarly to say how you know like when you cast heroism journey, I'd say you've casted it to kind of make people feel a bit better in the past, right? Or maybe not you. I can't remember, because I think you've
Tara did
I think
that.
Tara, you have one as well, right? Because obviously Journey has heroism from the fucking sword or aid.
No.
Aid, sorry.
I have aid, yes.
Yes, not heroism. That's right. You do have some kind of like mantle of inspiration or something, right? I think, right?
No.
Tara has mental
Sorry,
inspiration.
sorry, I mean Terror. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, not Journey, but I thought you had heroism for some reason, but you don't.
You also thought I'm a paladin.
That's fair. Yeah, I did. You don't behave like a fighter. Every fighter I've ever played has been a psychopath. Okay.
You know what? Valid. I get you. I understand. I don't blame you. Okay.
I'm the multitasking paladin.
I feel like if Journey was multicast into anything, it'd be Paladin, but I think Eldritch Knight kind of suits you better. But anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
Really would.
Yeah, and just to put icing on the cake, I think they are actually going to use Mantle of Inspiration. So they're going to use a Bardic Bardic die.
Yeah.
Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah.
And they're going to give mostly downtrodden people a little bit of vigor.
Yeah.
So with the Rye, Ulrich, Arian, and I think the Satyr as well.
Okay.
They're gonna give them, and you also get temporary hit points.
Lovely. You all get 8 temporary hit points added to your sheet.
What do you mean by the downtrodden people in the party?
I'm never downtrodden. I just get trodden off.
That's true.
What was that, 10 temporary hit points?
8.
8.
8, okay.
The thing is, Scraps has been given like a shit sandwich by life, and it's just got like a funny drum. But that's just the wonder of childhood. You know, it's like, I can bounce back off of this. I got a drum. I need to remember Scraps is like 16, right? But you know,
Yeah.
he's a happy teenager. You know, he's a cat teenager. He's doing all right.
And
Cat TV.
I think after they kind of get to a stopping point, or at least they finish the song, they kind of just look at the path and see how it's widened and opened up a little bit more. Just nod to themselves a little more reassured, and hand over the drum back to Scraps.
That was horrible. I'll play the too much league. Even though it was definitely not. I'm very upset that it took it so long.
This is
Get
this
over
is
yourself, Scrap.
that was horrible. Me listening to happy music. Ugh.
And Tara kind of addresses
I'm
the
gonna
hole and
expect you
just says,
Go
we
ahead.
need to keep our wits about us. Caution is advised, but we need to keep our wits strong. We must be sure.
I've got
of
the
this.
perfect thing. And I just kind of like reach into the bag and hand everyone a cloak.
What is this? What
Wait,
did
wait,
you-
just wear it, just wear it.
Each and every one of you, if you would like to take it, add a cloak of billowing to your inventory. It's effectively weightless.
You don't know how much Rye needs this.
I need this so bad.
And then once everyone's wearing it, I'll click the button.
Your cloak of billowing. Your cloaks begin to dramatically billow.
Let me strike a pose to savor the moment.
You
What's our name? What's our group name? Come on, we need a name.
Kites on the wind.
Lights on the wind. Oh my god.
God.
Can that be engraved into the cloaks, please?
Yes. Listen, I would say this. As you say that, it appears on the cloak. The realm itself has granted you this.
Holy shit, which god did that? I hope it was Baal.
No god.
One ball.
No god, just the Feywilds did that.
Okay.
What were you going to say? Patches, I heard you chime up for a second. What were you going to say?
Huh?
I swear you were going to say something, but I don't know. I heard you speak up, but...
I did say something earlier, but I already forgot.
No!
I think I commented that kite on the wind sounds great.
It's true. It does. You all of you feel lighter on your feet, like a kite in the wind. You don't start flying away though.
Quick, keep the
Blog
whimsy
feel
in. Keep the
about
whimsy
it?
in.
How does Blog feel about this? Blog has got a cloak that is far too long that he's dragging behind him. He just kind of looks to you like, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, once in my life, I agree with a dog. Tara takes off a cloak and just folds it neatly into the bag.
Blog cannot take off the cloak, however much he might want to. It is going to remain on him at all times.
No.
Well, it beats a wizard hat.
We still have that.
Don't give him ideas.
Do you still? I mean, you probably still got it. I think for the first time in a long time, Tara, Blog looks you directly in the eye with a knowing look of.
You're gonna bond over the hatred of me.
For the first time, you don't completely hate Blog.
Yeah.
You give each other knowing looks. It's like watching
You
episode of
must-
Desperate
you like-
Housewives.
You feel empathy for Blog because like he has to deal with my shenanigans more.
Hang on, let me just see if I can find. There is like a there is a specific picture of a dog I'm thinking of right now. Hang on. Here you go. I've got the picture. I'll put it in session text. No, it didn't work. It didn't fucking work.
No.
No.
Okay, I've got a workaround. Here you go.
Oh my god.
There are so many pictures. There are so many pictures of dogs giving the fucking camera a side eye.
Mob-shaped creature.
looks like a plunger.
How do you pick such a secret, this, Rosie? Oh
Ooh.
my god, it looks like a Pez dispenser. That's what it is. The people watching the recording will have no idea what fun we're having.
just if you want to experience at home, just type in side eye dog, and you will find everything you ever need in your life. Do you?
Right.
I would say this. Do you? As you kind of continue forward, you've travelled for a while now. Hopefully, I haven't just unplugged my headphones. Hang on. Oh no, I'm good. You've probably been. You're not entirely sure how long you've been walking down this path at this point, but your legs start to feel a little bit tired. You've been walking for. It's really hard to tell how quickly time passes in this place, or if it even passes, because the sky never changes. It is a constant twilight at all times. So, you're not sure how long you've been walking for, but if you had to think, probably a few hours at the very least. I would say that the path, the path kind of breaks off into a. I would say, like, as you just feel slightly physically tired, you notice a small area kind of appear to the left of you that looks like a rest stop, really. But the path also just continues forward. You can keep going if you'd like.
Well, it seems that the path delivers. Let's take a break.
I could have a rest as well. You, I'd say, ramble steps forwards. Kind of walks ahead and sits onto a log that is so surreptitiously placed as a seat. Like almost like a forest clearing type thing, really.
Tara would follow suit. And just sits next to him.
It's been a fine walk.
It has.
I must say yet again, your music was beautiful.
Thank you.
What about my music?
Your drum playing was your drum playing was quite amazingly on time, but a little bit off.
You hear that drumsy? I don't know what should I call the drum. Drumsy.
Drumsy. Oh my god, you be very careful that you don't get a sentient drum.
I want to get a sentient drum.
I can't.
No.
How many character voices do you want me to do?
The drum doesn't even speak, it's just Morse code.
Yeah, you can just do some.
The drum just fucking like talks in vine booms, just.
Can also be one I can do, please.
Can you listen? At any point you want a vine boom, you just let me know. I can provide at any point.
Let's see. Why have you given me this?
You gave it yourself. Oh my god! Someone's got shot. That's like the sound of like Terra punching a hole through the drum.
I imagine Terra's going to hide that drum at some point.
No,
like,
because I have to make the drums.
I have to make the drum sentient so that Terra won't kill it.
Barley's terror will destroy your drum.
I am usually a pacifist, however, listen,
That thing.
that thing, it frightens me.
Is there any this clearing? Is there any like berries or something? Anything at all?
Oh no.
Uh,
I would say you can start foraging if you'd like, and give me a
Yes, please.
give me a perception check, maybe, or an investigation.
A 19.
I would say that you begin to you kind of I would say it's kind of like a circular clearing, kind of around a kind of like around a tree, I would say. It's like a big circular clearing in the middle of the path, really. You begin to kind of look at the kind of things. You don't find any berries, but you find a couple of mushrooms.
Mushrooms?
Yeah. As you kind of look closer, though, you notice on the kind of tree, sort of like almost like a shelf, you notice a fairly. You can't quite put your finger on where you've seen it before, but it's a purple mushroom that looks very familiar.
A purple mushroom.
Yeah.
Can I attempt to pick the purple mushroom?
No.
oh God.
No.
Oh God.
No.
This was-
Have
this
your
was-
eyes on Scraps, please. Somebody. Can I roll a
Okay.
perception check?
Can I roll a history check to figure out if I know what it is first before I do?
But you go to reach your hand out. Give me a history check. Give me a
Would it be history or nature?
let's say whichever's better, but
They're both the same. 15.
Ooh.
you take a look at this thing, this purple morel-like mushroom.
Oh no, it's one of these.
I knew it.
You reach your hand out and you think better on it. However, roll initiative.
Ugh.
Oh,
Oh
god
my
damn.
God.
Hang on, I
You
need
shouldn't
to.
let me try to stop Scraps.
You let Scraps.
As soon as I see the mushroom, I'm going for it. You know, you can't stop me. I'm also the fastest person in the party.
Yeah, that
So
is
it
true.
isn't-
I'm just gonna set up a map real quick. Give me a second. I need some mushroom combat music, really.
We need to place it like MC
Hang on,
Hammer
let me
Scraps.
look up some mushroom
Actually-
combat music.
I know. I know.
I mean, I was thinking about playing that song from the other day, Patches. The one I described as the most yoinky sploinky track of all time.
Oh yeah. However, may I suggest?
No
playlist.
playlist.
No music.
What the fuck?
I may also have something else as well that seems appropriate for a mushroom fight.
Worst case scenario, you could just play the baby rap.
No, I've already done fucked up enough giving you the drum. I'm not playing the baby rap. This feels like mushroom music.
Can I do a dun 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 with the with the drum, please?
You can on your turn. There's a free action. I'll allow.
God damn it!
However, let me. We need a map. I shall provide. I need to make this 28 by 19.
I like the wizard initiative.
Oh god! I've not even got the turn order up yet. Okay, we'll
Yeah,
add,
I'm waiting.
we'll add those in a minute. Okay, 28 by 19. Give me a second. Okay, there we go. You can't see it yet. I will. Okay, if you could please place yourself on this map.
Oof.
Scraps, you are by the tree. I need to go and grab my violet fungus. Yeah, we shall say that the violet fungus is here.
Hey, can you
Divine
change the token?
fungus.
Not for now, but as a general set, we should change the token to be a normal size token. That shouldn't be
Oh,
for the dragon.
I can do that. Hang on. How do I make it bigger? Okay. Wait, why is it too big?
I think it might be like a token in the thing. The thing.
Yeah. Oh, it should have gotten bigger. I've changed it to medium, but
Mm.
Patches, where do you get all the gnome music from? I don't like that laugh.
Evil laughter.
For whatever reason, I can't seem to make it bigger. I can't. God, I should really try to do that. Hang on, let me try this. There we go.
Is
Yeah.
this mushroom fight music I'm listening to?
This is mushroom. This feels like
This
mushroom.
is so
fight.
trippy. This actually feels
Ah.
good.
Yeah, that'll work for now.
It's like that Mario game where everyone turns into mushrooms.
Why? Okay, this is.
Like we've already taken the mushrooms and now we're fighting mushrooms.
I'm gonna keep the pseudo dragon at that size for now, and then we'll figure it out
Yeah,
later.
that's something you just worry about later.
Yeah.
Nish, that is accurate, like accurate lore for this place.
Mm.
Alright, just give me a second. I need to prepare a few bits. I mean, nothing.
Don't rush yourself. It's okay.
I won't. I'll be good. Ooh. I think they've set up new version sheets as well. Ooh,
No.
Ooh.
yeah,
Mm.
essentially. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna say this very first round is gonna be a surprise round for everybody except Scraps and this one mushroom.
Mm.
That seems fair, I think.
Yes.
No one's got surprise alert just to fuck with this.
Can I eat the mushroom whilst attacking it? I feel like that'd be funny.
I feel like you
Yeah.
probably shouldn't eat a mushroom that does necrotic damage to you, but you do you.
God, I need whole of body like now.
Pure, yeah. Okay. Let me go back to the token layer. Sorry, this is just take this. You know how it is. This is the kind of thing I wanted to prep. However, I did not have the time. Anyway,
You're absolutely right.
okay. Turn order.
Also- Yes.
I'm going to clear it, and then I'm going to. Oh, I think it's just added like a bunch of old ones for me. Anyway, sorry. Re-add yourselves if you could, please. Thank you.
No.
Reroll.
No, don't re-roll. Just right-click your token. Even just roll it again and then type in whatever you get. But yeah, you should also be able to right-click, add a turn. I think is it add turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I roll even worse.
I'm taking my first roll.
Excellent.
Yeah, so I'm not going to risk getting it.
Yeah.
No, I
let-
was rolling it to add the turn on, and it rolled. I rolled the one number lower. I couldn't roll.
Why is the rogue got the second highest HP in the party again?
Don't worry about it.
Well, if you collectively count my HP, I've got loads. I might have the most.
Also,
Parasite roleplay.
if you want to take a few, I'm just gonna go toilet. Be right back.
Good opportunity to drink coffee. I'll be right back.
I'll also be right back. I guess the brief break is now.
All right, it's a toilet break, everybody.
Yeah.
Mushroom surprise. Ugh.
Ooh.
Mushroom hunting memes. I just thought. You saw the mushroom hunting memes. The only thing I care about is mushroom hunting, and maybe like 3 people.
Basically scraps.
I just want to kill mushrooms for Christ's sake.
Like, we're gonna go into like Scrap's childhood bedroom and find like these posters.
I feel like Patches is actually right with the Everhood You Want Gnomes music. That is kind of perfect. Oh my god, I've not played Everhood in a while.
Did you add my initiative to the turn order, Scorpio?
Uh,
Oh, I need to add it myself.
yeah, you need to just change it. Change the number.
Okay. I have what you call no brain cells.
Okay, I understand.
And also, I don't have the wondrous item of muting slurping, so hopefully I remember to mute myself every time.
The item of the item of noise suppression. The microphone of noise suppression.
I've got a cursed crisp item.
Oh my god, this is so mushroom coded.
Oh, have you ever played Everhood?
I have played Everhood. I
or-
have. I enjoy it. It's good.
Oh, okay, good. Just wanted to make sure. 'Cause it's amazing.
I never finished it, but this is one of my favorite songs off of it. I
What
probably
is
had
this game?
the other. It's like a rhythm. It's like a rhythm game RPG thing. It's pretty cool. Pretty good.
Yeah.
It's
And
very.
it
It's
has
very.
big Undertale vibes.
It's got big Undertale vibes. Yeah, aesthetically anyway. It's great. It's really good. It's really fun. The music slaps. It did have a song by Spoingle in the demo, but they took it out because of copyright. Sad.
No, not Spoingle.
Yeah,
I love
Spoingle.
Spoingle.
They got rid of
Where's Spongle?
Spongly spoken here by Spongle. Sorry, it's called Spongle.
No.
Yeah, no.
That's
Yeah.
like one of your cat names, Nosing.
This is
I would name a cat Spoingle.
Spongle and a Herglet.
I will say this: Ineffable Mysteries from Spongle Land by Spongle is a pretty good album. It's the kind of shit that I imagine would sound great if you're on acid.
That sounds like the kind of shit that comes fresh off Frank Zappa's old label.
Is my
Spoingle.
Spongle? Yeah. It's
It's like Captain Beefheart's album cover names.
This song was in the demo of Everhood and they took it out, but it makes me sad because it was so good. It's like the bit where it's like the bit right at the beginning when you get thrown in a fucking furnace.
Yeah.
Like it was like the music in the furnace, but they got rid of it. They changed it, I think. Yeah, I played the itch.io demo of Everhood. How can you tell?
This is I enjoyed like halfway through the conversation. It just like devolved from there.
I think we're all here now.
It didn't make
Oh,
Yeah.
it didn't make sense to start with. Don't worry.
okay. We'll get to it. First round is everyone is surprised except for Scraps and this one mushroom. Scraps, what are you gonna do?
I want to attack it.
Go for it.
Give me a second. Yeah, so unarmed strike.
That hits. Roll damage.
And magical.
Excellent. Sorry, I need to also get the character sheet popped out so I can see it. Give me a minute. So much to organize. My goodness. D&D. Complicated. Okay. I think I'm good to
And then
go.
I'm going to use Flurry of Blows and attack it twice.
Keep in mind you get 2 attacks anyway.
Oh yeah, I do. I'll
Is it
do
extra-
that again.
That hits. Roll damage. You do 8 damage. You how do you pulverize this mushroom?
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna take a chunk out of its like mass, like center mass, pull it out like a beating heart, and just crush it in my hand.
Excellent. And a badass death for a mushroom. I guess, is that your turn?
Yeah, and then go back to picking the normal mushrooms if they are.
Okay. If that's your turn, give me a minute. Okay, so as you begin resuming your picking of mushrooms, the tree next to you begins to move.
Oh my god.
I shall roll initiative for it. There is also, as you notice as this thing stands up, this thing is covered in these violet fungus things. It is absolutely besodden with them. Let me do initiative for the tree. A great sentence. Let's just throw a few mushrooms on there, shall we?
No.
The music kicking in again is so perfect.
Yeah, let's make initial roll for more mushrooms. Why not?
Can I roll for more mushrooms?
Don't worry, there's more mushrooms.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Oh, wow, there's a lot of mushrooms.
Patches.
Welcome back.
What the hell is that?
Don't worry about it.
This is so bad for me. I've got no AoE.
So, as you get back, Patches, Scraps.
Oh, I hear what's playing.
Yeah, I changed it. Thank you for the recognition. Scraps just killed one mushroom, and in its place, a tree stood up, covered in the things, and another bunch of plants animated next to you. Shall we?
Dark Souls has taught me anything. There's weak spots on this creature.
It's the fucking great rotted cursewood. Is that what you're saying?
It's just fucking giant nut sacks that he just has all around him.
Okay.
What was that boss design?
That mushroom's in.
I'm gonna say that the tree ant. I'm gonna say the tree ant at the very least gets a turn, and then we'll go back to the top of the turn order. The mushrooms will not get a move this turn. Okay, let's just see what it can do, shall we? 1 second. Okay. You know what? Tell you what, Scraps. Give me, if you would, well, the tree is going to attempt to pick you up and throw you.
Okay.
Would you like to make an acrobatics or an athletics contest against that?
I'll make acrobatics.
Okey-doke. I shall see how the tree does. Okay. The tree attempts to grab you and throw you, and you manage to just evade it completely. You just slip out of its grasp. It then attempts to... Just deciding. 1 second. It has a move called Rock, and I'm trying to figure out what that means. Does it just throw a rock?
The rock is.
We just started breakdancing.
It doesn't really say. It just says it has rock. Like,
I believe it might be throw a rock. Then I don't imagine this thing.
no. Okay.
Given how we've been transported to a different world, there is like non-zero chance there's doing the rocks Johnson somewhere around here.
Yeah.
Fucking just shows up. Fucking. It's going to attempt to basically just like slam its fist down on top of you.
Okay.
There's a 19 hit.
Yes.
Okay. You take 16 bludgeoning damage as it slams its fist upon you.
16. Okay.
16, yes. We're in big boy territory now, Scraps. You're level 7. Okay, top of the turn
Consequences of
order.
his actions.
Top of the turn order. It is Arian's turn.
I just saw what you measured.
Yeah.
it's
Oh my god.
mushroom picking is over. Now it's monster mushroom picking.
Now it's mushroom hunting season.
Last time.
I know exactly what you're doing.
Yeah, you know. Well, I've worked out that I can't get 20 feet in here without hitting myself. I think. Let me.
By the way, feel free to use the fireball on me. I've got evasion.
Yeah, if I go there, does that work? Yes, as long as I step back. Turns out.
You can. I would allow you to move yourself from the dragon if you'd like.
Yeah. Well, there and there, I think it is.
There's your once a day fireball. You're
Yeah.
fucking doing it.
I imagine you just like stepping away from like
Real
a little bit of
mushrooms.
heat.
It's
So
if I go
basically,
here.
basically all the mushrooms and the tree. Yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. Yeah, go for it, please.
Yeah.
Please roll your damage.
Oh, where did I put my sheet? Where's my sheet gun?
I don't even think you need to. I think it's placed in such a way that you don't need to. Scraps. You just-
Okay.
Yeah, I
you
placed it perfectly so you don't need. You won't get hit.
Yeah, you just jump
Awesome.
back anyway. You just flinch. You're like, oh my god.
So 26 damage.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna see how the mushrooms and the tree do against this because it does get a dex save.
Yeah.
Okay, the tree fails and takes 52 damage because of course it does. It's a
Oh,
tree.
Jesus! Oh yeah, of course.
It's a tree. Do I need to spell it out? Yes. I will tell you for free. Trees are vulnerable to fire. It's still
Who would
up.
have thought?
It's still up, but it is singed. Now let's see how the mushrooms do because this will determine
Wait,
whether or not
shit,
the
actually, it's more than that. I forgot. This is entirely up to you now. If you want to let me do this or not.
with the charisma
Radiant Soul.
damage.
So an
Which is a-
additional 4.
Okay, it takes another 8 damage then. I'll allow it. The mushrooms, so basically it will be saving against 30 damage. So let's see how the mushrooms do. They are not very dexterous, I will tell you that right now.
Crazy.
No. One of them got 0. No. How many mushrooms are there? 7. There's 7. No.
2, 3, 4, 5.
All of them die.
No, so only 6 of them get in there, right? Because the one's already dead. That is the one that thingy got, and then there's the other 2 that are next to the dragon and next to.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. Okay, well all of these,
Dozing.
all of the fucking, all of the mushrooms on the tree
Yeah.
burn up to nothing. From what you can tell, this thing is still actually just like full of this whatever the fuck. These things have just utterly decimated this tree. They are like controlling it like a puppet. There is still some kind of mushroom-based system inside of it. However, the mushrooms on the outside do not fare so well.
Yeah. And then just 2 Eldritch Blast on the tree from Arian.
Of course.
Oh my god.
And
14 and 26 to hit.
I think the second one hit. Let me
What
check.
have you been all this time, Arian? We need this power.
It does 9 force damage. Jesus Christ. This poor
Is your
tree.
cape billowing? Because I would click the button.
I think it.
It's your cape billowing.
I have a feeling that Aaron has put this on and just has not worked out how to use it, and it's kind of just like he's very surprised when it starts glowing. Like,
Yeah, don't worry, my turn's next. I know how.
bonus is actually like 2d6 to scraps.
Say that again, sorry.
Bonus action, I'm gonna give 7 health to scraps.
Scraps, you get an extra 7. You get 7 health back. Let's go.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. Very good turn. Right, it's your turn. You've just witnessed. You watched the dragon next to Arian's side, like basically just spit out a fireball and demolish, like all of those mushrooms and almost burn the fucking thing to bits.
But it's all cool because I can't feel fear anymore.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's your ally. You know, end of the
But,
day.
you know, I'm going to ignore that we probably shouldn't be killing big trees in the Feywilds. And stroll up, use my bonus action to activate my cloak.
Mhm.
Get here, and I'm going to
Badass.
attack it and try and crit it.
Please do. It's roll damage. You have sneak attack
And yeah,
anyway.
sneaks on. Good.
Jesus
Aw,
Christ.
That's a low roll.
I mean, it's pretty good.
That's
I gained like an extra die when I went up to level 7. I could be
Yeah.
rolling like 30s now.
That's still pretty damn good. You get a good old slash on this thing. Although, well, it's a slash, isn't it? It's a cutlass. Yeah. I have nothing to add.
Yeah, but I can't even move away because I used my bonus action on the fucking cloak.
Little
That's my turn
man.
done.
Journey, it is your turn.
Okay, so
Never rolled for these fucking things. Oops.
so I feel like this is a very like familiar situation, right? We fought these things before. Scraps is in danger again. Like,
I think I triggered them at the start as well.
yeah,
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you definitely did.
this is very familiar, and I know how to fix this. I cast Scorching Ray on the big tree.
They're gonna kill scraps, and I was like, okay.
Oh my god, this poor tree. No,
And I hurl all of the Scorching Rays at the tree.
absolutely. I guess it. Is it a deck? Does it make a deck save against each one, or I can't remember?
Maybe I can just.
Aren't they rolls to hit?
Oh yeah, they are. They are rolls to
Yeah.
hit. You're right. Yeah, just roll 3 attacks. I think.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, you have to make an attack for each ray. So if you can roll that.
Did this do it? No.
That's your attack. Yeah, that's your attack.
Oh, okay.
That misses.
Misses.
That misses.
Hmm.
That misses.
Interesting.
Let me just check. Also, I mean, because I think that your proficiency is really. I mean, it is really low on your spell attacks anyway, but
Yeah.
that feels quite low.
Look, it's only adding proficiency. Shouldn't it also still be adding int?
I think int is literally +0. Yeah.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's correct. That's correct. You do get 3 spell bones. Unfortunately, none of them managed to land against the tree.
Okay, I'm not happy with that. I'm gonna action search.
Beat this tree up.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of it. Exactly.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
I'm gonna run Let's see. This is what 5, 10. Yeah, I can make it. Standing here, I will just.
Standing here, I realize.
Sadly, I do not have a sword for this. Anyway, I will start just walking away at it.
Please do. Please make some attacks. That hits from damage.
Okay, that's immediately better.
Oh my god. I will say this. Your attack here, even though it is magical, does seem to have a slightly reduced effect. You're slapping a tree at the end of the day, but no, it makes sense.
I'm fully aware, yes.
Sorry, just letting you know. You noticed that. You noticed that, but it still hits.
And I do still have second attack, which I will also.
That you will. Please do. That hits. Roll damage. Excellent. 2 6 damage rolls. So, yeah, nice. Very nice.
Okay, now that felt better than the scorching rays. I'm fine
Yes.
ending it here.
You're happy. Okay. Scraps. It's your go.
Well, I'm going to do an attack. Probably 2. And they both miss.
Okay, that both of those miss, unfortunately.
I think I get 1 extra attack from my
Yes.
bonus
Yeah,
action.
yeah, exactly. That hits roll damage. I would say
6.
that I think that you, if I remember correctly, as a monk, I think you still do bludgeoning, but I don't know.
You do magical
No,
bludgeoning.
the magical.
No, they count as magical for the purpose of immunities after.
Oh,
They
yeah,
count
yeah.
as- they count as magical, but I don't know if that means.
For the purpose of overcoming resistance and
Does-
immunity to non-magical.
Yeah. Does monk
So
attack beat bludgeoning? I just want to check. I do want to check that. Because it's a bit weird, but
Yeah.
because what that could mean is it means that when somebody says that you have resistance to non-magical weapons, that your fist counts
Yeah, yeah.
magical weapons. Or
I
it
think
could
that's what
mean-
it is. It's not.
Yeah.
It doesn't give you. It doesn't overcome resistance to bludgeoning.
Yeah, so it's still a bludgeoning thing. Okay, so yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Right, it still hits though. You punch the tree.
I'm going to move here.
Absolutely, you move around the back of the tree. Okay. With that, a couple more little animated plants start to move out of the foliage. One of them's right next to Terra, never mind. And one moves next to Arian. Hey, it is going to attempt to. It's a creature made out of vines. It's going to attempt to wrap its. It also seems to have some kind of this fungal infection going on inside of it. It's like a slight purpleness to it. It's going to attempt to grasp you with its vines. So first things first, we'll do an attack against Arian, which completely misses. Ooh.
No.
Ooh. And then one against Terra, which completely misses. Nice. That's its turn. I love D&D. Anyway, the tree ant gets to move now. Now, as the tree ant stands here taking a bunch of fucking beatings, it points towards a tree, one next to Terra, one next to Uruk with one of these fungus on it, and you see they animate to be two slightly small
More trees.
more trees. Yippee! I'm gonna make them like this big. They look a bit. They look a bit damaged. They look almost like they've reflected the same amount of damage as this fucking thing has. They shall move on its turn. I shall say. So let's say. Basically, Eric, a tree attempts to slap upon you. Does a 14 hit?
I believe 14 does hit. Yeah,
Okay.
it does.
You take 18 damage from the tree.
Rule.
Ooh. As it fucking
Depends which
slaps
tree
you.
was useful.
Terror, we'll see how you do. Is it 18 hits? I think it does.
Yeah.
Take 21 damage. Ooh.
Oh my god! That's almost half of my health.
A tree just slapped you. Speaking of trees and slapping, well, you know what? This particular tree, like the big one, instead of doing another slam on the people around it, yeah, you know what? I think it will. Your dragon fired a fireball upon this thing. Yeah?
Yeah.
It is going to throw a rock at you. It will have disadvantage on this attack because it is surrounded by your allies, but it is going to throw a rock at you specifically.
Me or the dragon?
You. You're net. That's a good question. The dragon. Let's say the dragon then. That seems reasonable. But I will say that Treants are intelligent. It probably knows. However, fuck that dragon.
Well, this is also like a medium dragon now, so it's not quite as normal as a pseudo dragon it might have run into before.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It might not actually think that it's a companion. Regardless, it's going to throw a rock at it. So with disadvantage because you know it's surrounded on all sides. Oh my god, your dragon is incredibly lucky.
was it a chance of 14 or something, and you've given me AC just above it?
No, it was a crit that turned into a hit. You should be very, very glad for your dragon that wasn't a crit.
Yeah. Okay.
For the sake of argument, do you want to know how much damage a crit would have done?
Yes.
Wow, I just rolled the worst crit ever. The actual damage roll that I did far more than the crit did.
Oh.
Your dragon takes 36 damage as it gets hit by a rock.
Jesus.
God damn.
Jesus Christ! Ooh!
Evasion, baby.
Oh my goodness gracious me!
So crit would have done a lot.
Well, I rolled the crit and it did less damage. Well, let's see
So
what
it
like
could have done a lot.
what could a good crit do? 56. There we go.
Yeah.
That would have been pretty gnarly. That'd
That'd have been gnarly overall.
Yeah, that's its attack. Terror, it's your go.
56 would have killed me outright.
Yes.
It would have also
Well, it
killed
wouldn't-
me outright.
It won't kill you. You have to do double your max HP to kill you, but it would have knocked you out.
You would have killed Arian outright.
It would have killed Arian outright. Well, yeah, it would have killed Arian outright.
Yeah.
That's why you don't get hit. That's why you don't want to get hit by a crit from a creature that has like one attack.
I'm not going out on a mushroom hunting.
No, that's very fair. Terror, it's your go.
I think Tara's gonna look to the satyr.
I would say
And
that as
just-
soon as this fucking shit like happened, I will like, I don't know if I have a token for him. I think I might have made one. I can't remember. Let me have a look. He has a token. I just don't know if I've imported him. But put it this way: Bramble is not a fighter. Bramble is cowering as this is happening. I should point out he is not here to. He will not be able to help you. Not every NPC I pair you with is going to be able to fight with you. Bramble is a lover, not a fighter. You know.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I think.
Bramble is just like over here cowering as this shit's going off, basically.
Oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Don't worry about it.
I'm in a circle.
I'm in
Okay.
a circle.
Terra
My
is going
favorite.
to. Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna
This is
cast
horrible,
Vinegar
actually.
Vapor.
Okay. Terra is going to. I keep forgetting names of things. And what it costs. It's a bonus action. Okay, they're going to do Mantle of Inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to use it on themselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Arian,
Mm-hmm.
Ulrich, and Scraps.
Excellent. You all gain another 8 temp HP.
Another, or is it? Can you only have one temp HP from one source?
I get 8 temp HP back. Mine all went when I got.
Do you already have 8 temp HP?
Yeah,
I
it
said-
does stack.
It doesn't
Yeah.
stack, and I already have the 8.
Because
Yeah.
you can give it to the
Yeah.
dragon.
Yeah. The dragon could do with some health.
And Terra is immediately going to use their reaction to get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Why are you going that way? Let's all run away.
Without opportunity attacks. And everybody else can also move who got temporary hit points.
This is gonna look incredibly stupid, but don't worry about it.
I don't know why you did that.
Oh yeah, I couldn't. I forgot that. Yeah, you like targeting stuff.
Terra is then going to cast
Hold
a
on, I can go like that. Works.
4th level Shatter
On the fucking, on the big tree.
right there. Just
Oh!
right there.
Woo! Okay, yeah, go for it.
Mm.
Please do.
Why do I keep closing? I need a second monitor.
Mm. So handy for this.
I think if it's maybe it's not shatter. I was trying to think. Am I thinking of shatter that's like good against? Well, it's not a construct, I guess.
No, yeah, it's not really, is it? 'Cause it's technically a.
It's a tree.
Yeah, it's a
it's
tree, so it's
inorganic
organic.
material. It literally says inorganic material.
Okay. Wow, that was
That was horrible.
an awful roll. Really?
That's horrible.
What the fuck?
That was
Okay,
the time I rolled Tidal Wave and got all ones.
man, D&D's a
It was like,
bitch, ain't it?
damn it.
D&D's a
My
bitch.
race of my only 4th level.
No, that's fine. Let's see how they do. Con saves for all of them. Okay, well that's 1. We'll see how the tree does. Oh god, it's got pretty good con saves. Okay, literally all of them except for the tree pass. Can't believe that. I honestly can't believe how well they rolled those con saves. I feel awful. They take like 9 damage, I think.
Yeah, because it rounds up, doesn't? Yeah, no, does it round up or down?
It
But it is thunder damage.
rounds down.
Oh, it
Might do
always
something.
rounds down, doesn't it? Yes, yeah, 9 and.
Thunder damage against the tree is interesting, but it doesn't have any particular weakness against it. Now that takes not.
that's-
Actually, let me check the vine blight. No, that takes same. Okay. And then the tree takes the full brunt 19 damage. Very nice. The tree is still standing. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. And then that's just all Terra's turn. They used everything they could.
Very fair. That's D&D's a fucker. Eric, it's your turn.
There, this, and then I just
Please do.
go that way. Just like, yep, fucking I'm out.
That's a 10-foot. That's a 10-foot save, isn't it? So that's like this,
yeah, so it-
this, and this probably.
And
Yeah.
if we do 5-foot diagonals, that as well. So 4.
Okay, cool. Please, let's make do your thunder damage first, and I'll do the con saves.
25.
Oh my god!
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ!
Oh my god!
Jesus Christ! Well, that's like the 2 fucking
Yeah.
axes of D&D.
I'm so upset.
I would in your place. I would also be upset. Oh my god! Yet again, the mushrooms cast the con save. I can't believe this. Wait, oh shit! Hang on. Let me check that. No, they also both made it. I rolled the wrong one, but they fucking made it. I can't believe it.
At DC 16, actually, that's where it's wrong.
Okay, you are very lucky. One of the mushrooms failed. This mushroom dies. This guy takes the full thing and dies. This guy takes half and takes 12 damage. Let's see how the tree does. I'm gonna say if the tree fucking. I will tell you right now because these trees. It says that the trees against someone have the same stats as the tree. So I'm saying that they're already weak because you fucking battered the fuck out of this tree.
Yeah, before it split, yeah.
I'm going to say, if this one fails, it dies. I will tell you that right now. It's got to make a con save, of which it's very good. We shall see. It passed just. It got 16 on the dot, I will tell you. I know.
It's a shame that we don't have a cutting words. That would have been hilarious.
No, you die.
Die.
Fucking leaf boy. It dies.
Leaf boy. Leaf boy.
Leaf boy.
I don't think that's kind of. It's like saying. It's like saying. Inhuman. Leaf boy.
Listen, that would work on me. I'd feel awful if somebody called me a skin human. Like, God, if I got like eczema or something, why are you calling me skin human?
It could be like calling someone a nail human or something, I think, right?
Yeah.
Just, like what grows in your appendages.
Nail boy. If somebody called me,
Boy.
you got. It's going to be the word boy as well, and it has to be said specifically like that. Is that your whole turn, Eric? I think it is, right?
Yep.
Arian.
I need a way to use bonus actions at some point.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yours is not the line of work where you get those very much.
No.
Yeah, so first, the pseudo dragon's gonna attack, so it's gonna bite.
Yes, it shall.
18
That hits.
on the.
Roll damage.
Yeah. That does 10 piercing. Ooh.
You kill the mushroom. This kills the mushroom.
And then he's gonna fly here and attack this
Sting.
guy.
Yeah?
Sting.
Roll it.
Oh, that one.
No.
That's unfortunate.
Arian's gonna bonus action give four D6 to the pseudo dragon to give it additional 15 health.
Yay! We help our boy.
Yeah. Or actually,
Sorry, see the dragon.
this is a ruling, I think. Can I, because you technically can cast through for your familiar.
Yeah.
Would me casting Cure Wounds cast it on the dragon? Even though I'm not in touch distance.
Yeah, I'd allow it.
Then can I give that 15 to Terra is quite low, right?
Terra's
Yeah.
taken a pretty big slam, yeah.
Yeah, so Terra takes the 15 instead, and then I'll do use my action to
Cure
Cure
wounds.
Wounds
Yeah.
at 4th level.
Woo! I mean, you might as well, you're a fucking warlock.
Ooh.
Oh
Yeah,
my
warlock,
God,
that's a warlock shit.
What is with our 4th level casts today?
Oh.
It's
Oh
still
my-
better. It's still
that's-
something at least.
That's
It's
even
not
the
terrible.
buff.
I
That
mean,
is the
the
buff.
fourth level. Yeah, oh my god.
The buffed
1, 2.
version. That's a 5d8. That's a 5d8. That is not. That is below average.
Oh, is that with the 2d8 for the new
Yeah.
version of the 2024 rules? Shit.
No. Not even the 24 rules. That's my rules. I guess the 24 rules.
Oh, it's your rules.
They stole from me. I guess.
Yeah.
If they changed it. Wow, that's.
Oh no, I
terrible.
think that's healing word is that in 2024 rules is they made it 2d4 to make it more consistent, like actually doing something.
That's. I don't agree with that. It's not what healing words for. Anyway.
No, agreed. But yeah, that's
This is why we stick with 5e rules, where I'm king.
Yeah.
Press return to me mentioned older edition. Nothing kill.
Hey, and that's your whole turn. Good. I mean, the
Yeah.
pseudo dragon kicked ass. You
so
healed
you're
ass.
kicked ass, and then I healed 2 different asses.
Yeah, healed asses. So. Right, it's your turn.
Oh
This
my god,
tree is
I'm
still here.
just gonna smack the tree again.
Please do.
Ugh.
Oh my god! You were rolling
I
like
think that hits.
you were rolling crazy today. That hits roll damage.
Thank you. Just wait for my damage.
Oh my god!
Ooh.
It's looking like it's fucking gonna tumble, but it's still standing.
And
Yeah.
I use my. I can't use my bonus action of anything. I can't. I'm just gonna hide. Fine, that's my turn.
You're just out. You're like, no.
Yeah.
Journey, this tree, it's swaying to and fro. You,
Why am I left alone with the tree?
everyone just like, you can deal with this, Journey. Have fun.
It's not moving anywhere. I want to help the dragon. I'm gonna move here, and I think this is gonna provoke the attack, right? The opportunity.
Yes.
Yes.
You want to do this? Okay, we can do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. There's a 21 here.
It would meet my AC if I casted shield.
Okay, so there's not much point casting
means it
shield.
hits.
Then,
Yeah,
Okay.
it
right?
meets it.
Okay, I
meets
see.
You can use the Sylvanas thing, can't you?
Double D.
it. Will that stack with shield?
I'm gonna say no. Probably. Well, fuck it. Yeah, I'll allow it.
Yeah,
I
so
also
I
casted-
shield, so I give you a bonus +2 to your AC.
Okay.
If you cast shield at this point, you'll have 23 AC and it will not hit you.
Okay, then I will do that.
No slots spent, baby. Yep, you just shield yourself at the same time as you go to run. Arian points his wand at you. You'll varnish his shield. Your shield is like kind of covered in brambly thorns. You just don't take the.
So ironic we're using Sylvanas' shield to protect against a tree.
No.
Wait, shit, I don't think it actually matters, but I get a. While attuned to this one, you gain a +1 bonus attack to spell attack rolls and saving throws against any spell related to plants or animals. Does that count?
Well, I mean, if you're not you're casting
If I'm
spells-
hitting, does hitting a mushroom count as a spell attack related to plants or
Of course it
animals?
does. Of course it does. Yeah.
Not that I've needed,
Fine.
it wouldn't make a difference to anything I've done so far, but it's
Journey,
hilarious.
it's your
that
turn,
that's a-
please.
Yes, I want to run up here,
Yes.
and I will upcast Thunder Wave and hit both the guy next to the dragon and the big tree.
Oh, please do. Please get a good roll.
It will not hit the mortal, sadly, but hey.
That's fine. It's fine. Let's roll it.
Hello, where is my upcast option? Hello.
When you click on it, you should just give you the option to select what spell level.
Okay, yeah, I had to click through it.
Yes. Oh, he's got to make a con save again. Okay. First, the blight. We shall see how that does. Oh my god. And the tree. How does the tree do? Oh! What is with this? The fucking tree has like a ridiculous con save and it's failed like 3 times. Tree's dead. Tree's dead. You killed the tree. Fucking Vine Blight didn't kill the Vine Blight, but he killed the fucking tree. The Vine Blight takes 7 damage. Jesus Christ.
Yes, and that will be it for me.
Excellent. Scraps. This is your go.
Okay.
The tree is looking
I've been smacked
damaged.
around.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop all the mushrooms in my hands. And I'm going to run over to it and say, "Oi, tree!"
It looks
And
back
start-
at you.
and then basically, I'm going to unleash 2 attacks.
Standing here. Yeah, go for it. It's roll damage.
Can I please stunning strike?
Look, I need to point out it has 1 hit point instead, whatever you do.
Oh, it's dead. Never mind.
You just fucking punched the fucking tree to death. As you kill the tree, I will say the other standing tree stops moving. Both of the trees are now gone. The Vine Blight is still there. Over there. That's a separate creature. It doesn't die. That's the only thing that's left alive right now.
Wait, there's also a mushroom.
Oh, and there is a mushroom. I forgot about the mushroom. For some reason, I thought that was like your companion.
Can it be? Can I convert?
No.
No.
No, necrotic killer mushrooms cannot be your friends.
We've got enough fun guys in this party.
Hey!
Oh my god.
This is the best. This is the best.
Wait,
session
also was
we've
here. I'm
ever
just
had.
gonna count this out. So I can move here. I'm going to use Step of the Wind to
Sure, yeah.
bonus
Absolutely.
action dash.
Yeah, yeah. You still got another attack. Even if you bonus action dash, you still got another attack. So
Yeah,
Um,
so I'm gonna attack the mushroom.
hit it, punch it.
Punch it.
That definitely, it will definitely hit whenever, unless you get it in that one. Yes,
There
that
you
hits. Roll damage.
7.
Still alive. It's not looking
Right.
so great, but it's still alive.
Okay, well, that's it.
I
You
don't
not got
think.
your bonus.
I use my bonus action
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Oh,
attack.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
you know what this means? One of the mushrooms finally gets to attack.
Yeah.
All the mushrooms have been fucking demolished thus far. Okay, it
That
makes.
dude also gets his turn, right? Vine Man.
Yeah, Vineman hasn't attacked you.
Oh shit! Because he was turn order 11.
Missed.
Sorry.
They
Yeah,
missed
yeah.
both attacks.
I need to add him again because I deleted the other one, so he got removed.
Yeah,
from
you delete the
turn.
one
I mean,
with.
he's probably only getting one more turn.
Yeah, we'll see if it hits. Okay, it's going to attempt to attack Scrapped because you're. Yeah, you look good. You're right next to it.
Tasty.
Misses. Now the mushroom. The mushroom has a number of grasping kind of like tendrils. Let's see how many attacks it gets. 1. Well, there you go. Win some, you lose some, mushroom. A 5 completely misses you. That was it. Oh, wait, hang on a minute. This is all kinds of fucked up. Terry, you're supposed to go for the mushroom. What happened to the turn order? Why is it like
You
this?
delayed the mushroom.
I deleted the mushroom. I think I broke shit. Tara, it's your go.
Okay.
I know, you just did the mushroom prematurely.
Sure.
Yeah, the mushroom got one last attack in and missed. There is a mushroom and a vine blight there. Those are the last two things.
Okay.
Insult the mushroom to death.
I don't have vicious mockery.
Oh my god, I can't believe you're playing a bard.
Hush. I think Tara's just gonna shoot with a light crossbow.
Absolutely. Roll
With
that
plus
against the
one light
mushroom.
crossbow.
Against the mushroom.
Oh my god.
You hit. Roll damage.
Oh, okay.
You hit.
It's a mushroom. What did you
But the
expect?
tree had like a massive enemy.
But the tree's a tree and the mushroom's a mushroom. Have you tried shooting a mushroom with a crossbow before? It dies.
No, I have not, actually.
Well, you've not lived. Quite simply.
Well, I've not really had to deal with man-eating mushrooms.
Well, that's because you've not adventured late at night in the woods. Simple.
Not lived in Lincoln or anymore.
Not lived in Skegness. Even the mushrooms are on fucking heroin.
Alright. That's
And-
gonna be Tara's turn.
That is your turn. The mushroom is dead. Eric, it's your turn.
Move. Blam.
Oh my, on the vine blight, yes. Hit it. Roll that damage, boy.
Chromatic
That's fine.
ornament.
Dramatic wolf.
You die, vine blight. You die. You did it. Let's go.
Wow.
You did it. The great mushroom treant fight is over. Um,
Did they drop any loot?
no, I'm afraid
I'm
not.
talking mushrooms.
It's a good question. I don't think you really. I don't know if you can really harvest a demolished mushroom. To be honest.
Hmm.
I think
But the ones that I set on fire, did they cook nicely at least?
Exactly.
I would say that you get a distinct feeling just in the back of your head. You probably shouldn't eat mushrooms that deal necrotic damage. Just probably a bad idea across the
But
board.
we don't know these
Probably.
mushrooms deal necrotic damage.
Yeah, then they usually attack us.
You do. They have attacked you in the past. You have dealt with these mushrooms.
Wait. I'm getting an idea.
We have an expert on this though with us.
Yeah.
If we were attacked by these things, right? They came from here or somewhere near here, right?
What, the mushrooms?
Yeah, they came to the overworld somehow, right?
They
So
seem-
maybe this is the place.
Well, this was no. This is where. To be fair, they were in the overworld when it had been corrupted by the Feywilds, to some extent. If you
Oh, so these are common, are they?
in the Feydark, yes. They're just kind of a. I would say these are just kind of a risk of both traveling in the Underdark and traveling around the Feydark and the Feywilds. They just kind of appear. Killer plants in the Forgotten Realms are not entirely unheard of either. You get the feeling that this was just this kind of shit just happens, unfortunately.
Okay. I'm gonna stop foraging.
You think better on it. I think at this point Bramble kind of crawls out of like the bushes that he was hiding in, like well, you do fight well, I must say. Pity about the Verdant. He seems to have been lost to himself a long time ago.
Tara's gonna look up at the tree ant. Did it just go back to a normal tree, or is it like a?
It unanimates and it kind of looks like a big rotted tree. Yeah, it's still and looks like a dead tree is the best way I can put it. It's all dry, and there was like you notice this kind of weird purple glow just kind of dies out as you kill this thing. You see Bramble takes a step towards the tree and mutters a small kind of, not sure if it's a prayer, but just like a small kind of few words of respect to it, and then steps away.
Well, this was unexpected.
Yes, those mushrooms are quite something. Really. I've heard that they can corrupt things with their presence, but never seen it in action myself. Or Treant.
Yes. It is strange to say, but we have seen them before.
The mushrooms, you mean?
Yes.
Well, I'm not an expert on them, but they, for lack of a better word, they are just a risk of travel. I believe they tend to come from cavernous regions. I believe they even grow in the Underdark in the material plane. Such things are not entirely unheard of. I think the Feydark itself also offers these delights within its caverns.
Lights?
Well,
You saying they're edible?
no. Definitely wouldn't eat them. I've never tried them, but I wouldn't eat them. Personally. Besides, you do not want one of those in your bellies. You see what it did to the poor tree ant.
What if we cook?
No.
Scraps.
No.
No.
Scraps is like a little fairy whisper in the ear saying, "Eat it."
It'll taste good.
Power.
It'll taste good.
The fact that the DM is constantly giving me leeway as to every character saying personally I wouldn't.
Listen, you know, at the end of the day,
But he's not saying no.
he's
so-
never tried it. How can he know? Everybody's too scared to try the obviously gonna make you sick mushrooms. Nobody's willing to be a scientist.
One must suffer.
Scraps, you are surrounded by your party members who will absolutely slap it out of your hand if you try and pick one up. I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna prepare that action.
Held action.
Yeah.
I like try and sneak a bit of mushroom and then I just go and slap you.
Everybody just descends on Scraps like, stop!
Yeah.
It's like put him
We
in
need
like
to get like a baby papoose for Scraps.
we need like a straight jacket to stop him putting shit in his mouth. Not
Arian.
restful rest.
Arian?
Yes. Are we going to
Wait.
rest?
Wait. What were you gonna say? Patches, you're calling out to Arian. Rahul, you there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arian? Did you use that wand on me that we got from Cribble Garden Forest?
Yes.
Thank you. I give the pseudo dragon like a piece of the gingerbread wall.
Oh yeah, I should point out this entire time that Scraps is trying to eat fucking poisonous mushrooms. You have a chunk of gingerbread.
I did not notice this and I'm like, what the hell is that?
You were there. They went through a gingerbread village. You would have been fucking eating it.
Oh, I would have forgotten. There's more of that?
Just in your pocket, there's just like a hunk of gingerbread, and it's been there this whole time.
I'm saying if I got a gingerbread house, I would have torn it apart.
It's maybe
What are you gonna say?
probably a good thing you weren't there when that happened, when that session happened.
I can't believe it's a gingerbread session without.
Not my fault. You can't blame me for that. Bramble sighs like, well, that was not the most restful rest. I do apologize.
It is fine. Should we stay here and get the proper rest or move on?
Huh?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah, you've not used anything. It's like, oh, yeah,
No.
great. Rogue,
Full health. I haven't used anything.
fucking
I'm ready.
rogue life, baby. That's fucking rogue life. Right
I
there.
haven't even used my evasion yet. I'm bored.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
If you do a rest, I'm just gonna be like practicing my martial arts for it.
We did walk for a long time and then immediately entered combat when we wanted to rest, so...
The place seems pretty clear now. A short rest could give you benefits.
Let's rest in the rotten mushroom dome.
Yeah, I think we should move on. I mean, I'm okay. Maybe actually people are actually injured, so we should probably rest.
Please, if you would like to take the effects of a short rest, let's say you spend an amount of time here that feels like you got a short rest. It's hard to tell exactly how much time's passed, but you take a short rest amount of time to rest.
I don't think we've ever had to rule this, but I assume the dragon doesn't actually get to heal on short rests.
The dragon has hit dice. I think the dragon.
Does it?
Yeah. Heal.
Does it have hit dice?
I mean, everything has hit dice.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I think it's only listed as having like you know like in an NPC sheet you have like a D8.
Oh yeah, it has 2d4
Yeah.
as hit dice.
Let's scale that up because it has leveled up with you. I'm gonna say, I mean 40 is a bit of a random number really, but let's say like I don't know, like 6, maybe like let's say it's got like. I'm gonna say that it's got like a slightly smaller pool of healing, but let's say that I'm gonna say formula 6d6 hit dice. That's what I'm gonna say. So
Yeah.
There you go. That does not equal 40, but you've poured your own health into it. So
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, so it's its own hit dice are now 66. And what I'll do is I'll have it on my sheet how many hit dice it's got.
That seems good. Very nice.
Because to be fair, I had a spare spell slot anyway, so I could just heal it with spell and then get my spell slots back anyway because it's short rest.
That's true, but you can spend its hit die too. I guess.
Well, then I think at that point, because he's now like realized this place is not as safe as he thought it was. He's gonna Armor of Agathis because that's 8. How long does it last? Oh, it's only an hour actually. That doesn't make any sense. No. It's Baldur's Gate 3 has ruined my perception of certain spells. I was like, that lasts until a long rest, right? I was like, no, it doesn't. It's an hour. Oh yeah.
To be honest, it was one of those things where I kind of like it sometimes. That I kind of prefer the Baldur's Gate version, but I'm a bit like, an hour's an hour at the end of the day. I'd rather it not be the whole day because that would imply that it lasts up until you have like a short rest, really.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
I'm adding its con, aren't I, to the hit dice roll?
Yeah, I would say, add your con, maybe.
I have 0 con, and the dragon has better con than me.
Actually, yeah. What does the dragon have for con?
13.
Okay, yeah, it's got plus 1 on each one then.
Yeah.
Dragon has better con than me, isn't it?
The dragon is also
It doesn't.
the dragon is also smarter than Rai.
Yeah.
That's his blog.
What's the intelligence of 10? This is smarter than me.
Oh my god! This whole time, where's Blog's just been fucking watching? I guess we forgot about Blog.
Blog's been like dealing with his cape, and he's
he's just
been
like
tripping over his cape.
Blog shows up like with a cape over his fucking eyes, like, what a miss.
Oh yeah, like billowing his cape into his eye.
Oy. What did I miss?
We'll need to make some adjustments to Blog's cape.
You need to like make it shorter. He's back. I guess as you guys spend the hour and you rest here, I would say that near the end of your rest you spy like a single individual holding like a sword by his side approach from the bottom left. You get the effects of your short rest before this happens, I shall say, but you do you notice this individual, I guess. Well, yeah, no, I guess you probably do. I'll switch music as we introduce this person. No, what do you mean?
It's over.
What do you? It's so over.
No. Goddamn UMG.
Fucking you.
And that signals the end of the session, everyone. Thanks for playing.
More like SMD. Fucking bullshit. This is ridiculous. Let me try again. You cunt. Fucking. It's a video game soundtrack, UMG. Oh, no, now it works. All right, fair enough.
Yo.
Is this no music?
This is not no music. This is an individual that stands a little bit taller than most of you. I do not have a token for him. You notice I need like a generic token, really, but shit, what have I got? Hang on. I
got a million generic tokens. Can I drag these on?
Oh, actually, I have an image. I have an image from. Give me 2 seconds. I need to make a token. Sorry, I will be 1 minute.
It's okay.
This will take me a second, but give me a. Where is he? Okay. Excellent. I just using my usual token thing. Excellent. I need to upload that. Where's it gone? Oh, I just saved it to the wrong fucking place. Whoops. Okay. Dungeons and Dragons, eh? It takes a while to do things.
Dungeoning my dragons.
Dungeoning my dragons. No, I did that like a vine.
Don't think about it too much.
Dungeon my dragons. Okay.
Make that a soundboard quote.
Okay. Then I just need to upload the file. There we go. Let's say that this figure is perhaps clad in a little bit more than this token would suggest, but that's okay. There we go. For the benefit.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Could this be?
What is this?
Could this
Oh
be?
no!
Could this be?
For the benefit,
Oh.
Consequences of our actions.
What the fuck is this?
I shall post a picture in the session.
What the fuck is... No!
You witness, I would say, dressed in clad in armor, you see a slightly different looking cactus man. He's only got a handsome chiseled face and a prickly features, and he approaches your camp.
Smolderingly hot cactus character ruins the party.
He approaches.
My
He,
God.
he approaches the group as you are resting, and he goes, "Ah, hello, fellow travelers."
You've
Oh.
got to be kidding me.
I'm gonna step away.
Perhaps is wide-eyed.
I have to see this.
How fares your journeys through the Fey Wilds? Hang on a moment. I recognize you. He just kind of steps forward.
We recognize you.
Aha! Yes, of course you shall recognize me as Sir Jiroff, former stalwart protector of Famvar's Tower, far traveler, and now explorer of the Fey Wilds. And you are the people that granted me and my brothers freedom. I must thank you.
Where are your brothers?
Well, before we were somewhat of a, how would you say, pile of cacti. But as we stepped through this land, we became one. I realized that my brothers were not particularly talkative, but I have the bravery of Cactus 1, the valor of Cactus 2, the wisdom of Cactus 3, and the political savvy of Cactus number 4. We are as one now in these lands.
It's so good to see you again, Jarov.
It is good to make your acquaintance again, my friend. I must thank you for your help in the past. How goes your journeys through these strange lands?
Oh, can I please request a cloak of billowing for this man that I might have kept?
Well, Terra took theirs off.
Also, something out of character I would absolutely love. Please make him higher level than the party.
Yeah.
He's like level. He's like fucking level 20.
It doesn't have to be much either. It could be like 8 or 9. But the idea that he is better than we are, he is faster and like
know
more
what?
skilled than us somehow.
I'm gonna take the cloak off a
Like-
blog and just be like
Blog,
offering it to Jeroff.
Blog thanks you. Jiroff gives you a small bow as you offer this cloak and places it so gingerly on his back. But he's wearing like fucking plate armor, may I add? He's like, A fine cloak befitting of my fine armor. Thank you, young master.
Just keep the embroidery. Kites on the wind. You're one of us now.
Aha! I like it. It's a good name. Good name. In my small amount of travels across the Sword Coast, would it be that this is a magical cloak?
It billows. And I press the button.
Ah! Hang on. Turn it off, young master. I think I might have figured it out.
I'll turn it off.
Okay, you watch as this giant cactus man flexes his cacti muscles and the fucking cloak billows greater than it ever has before.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Ah, I feel the power surging through me with this. Thank you. Truly befitting of my...
I hand him a sardine of wish.
Thank you. I do not have much use of food, but I shall eat it regardless. Or attempt to.
You gotta make a wish.
Make a wish. What could I possibly wish for? I've met my friends once again. Still, he eats the sardine anyway. He's like, thank you. Yet again, you.
I wonder if they ever if in the Feywilds they have any sort of power just because of belief. I don't know. It'd be funny if it did.
Like an
God, you have to say no at some point.
I decided to do this to myself. Well, I must apologize for talking shop, but I've heard tales of a foul evildoer within these lands. Indeed, the child of the fairy queen herself. I endeavor to bring him to justice. Have you seen him?
Huh?
No, not recently.
Pity. Okay, well, thank you.
Hey, whatever happened to your wizard friend?
Amvar? Do not know. I've not seen him since me and my brothers walked away from his service. I can only imagine the look on his face when he found out that you robbed him.
Well,
You should probably go back, show him what you become.
it wasn't
It'd be funny.
us. It was the candle cube.
Yes, but it was you.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So, sorry, what is he after again? He's saving a princess.
No,
Is that what he's doing?
he's after Puck. So he's here.
Oh,
He's here to hunt down Puck. He's a hero.
okay.
Kind of looks at the dead tree like, what a pity.
Can't
Yes.
find now.
We just had a fight not an hour ago.
Ah, it is a shame I was not here to show you my sword hand. And see, there is a magical-looking sword by his hilt. It's great.
Where did you get that?
Sword hand.
Ah, well, you see, I've been in these lands for some time now. I traded for it.
What did you trade?
Can't remember.
One of your
memory.
brothers?
No, never. But memories of some kind. Something like that. Can't remember. Weird place. Not like us. Normal people.
Uh-huh.
What kind of memory a cactus? No, I don't want to know.
Perhaps that's the novelty of it. It's-
Perhaps yes.
Perhaps.
I must say, I was under the impression that traveling through the Feywilds for a few months, you lot would be like 100 years old. But it seems like you've not aged a day. Curious. Perhaps time...
We've been here 100 years.
No.
No.
No, I've only been here for a few months. Traveling, mostly.
But we met you like a day ago. I don't think
We
so.
did not.
We met you
meet
like a week ago, right?
day. Not like a week ago.
Even so,
How long has it been? 2 weeks?
2 weeks. No, actually a 10-day. A little bit over a 10-day.
it's been a week, basically. Well,
But we see you 3 weeks ago. How can you be journeying for a month?
I've been here for a few months now. I believe that time travels differently in different directions in this place, but I guess I've seen it in action. I was told that every day here would be several years potentially in the Sword Coast, but it is not quite as simple as that. Confusing.
No.
Journey's
It is
stomach
not.
drops.
Seems like time travels at different distances, speeds. I'm not sure the correct measurement. Well,
We understand. We understand.
good, good.
Good luck on your quest.
Yes,
You're off,
I,
Cactus Man.
as much as I would love to accompany you, my friends, I shall have to see you again some other time. Duty calls.
Yes. Well, you be safe.
Yes, me and my brothers shall be safe. You as well.
So, one last question before you head out.
Yes.
Do you have a name now, or are you...
His name is Jero.
I am
His
Sir
name is
Giraffe.
you're
Giraffe.
off, you're off.
Please.
Surgeon, I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Sir Jero.
Yes,
You got knighted.
by myself. Yes.
Oh, I see.
Yes. I see.
You placed the sword on your own shoulders.
Yes.
Well, so you're off. It was lovely to meet you once more.
Yes, it was wonderful. Fare thee well on the path, my friends. We shall meet again.
Yes, you be safe.
I raise my hammer. Good travels to you, and I will cast aid on him, myself, and Arian.
Yes. He looks strong. He pulls his sword out and touches it to your hammer.
Excellent.
Keep these lot safe, my friend. My strong hammer-wielding friend.
Okay.
She nods with a wide smile.
I see.
And it was good to see the rest of you too. I guess.
Oh god.
I'm just looking blankly at him.
We handed him a cloak, and he's like, "It was okay to meet you."
No, I think he's specifically talking to, I guess, you. Terra, he thinks, likes him. And Jody, the rest of you just been staring blankly at him this whole time.
Yeah.
I gave him a cloak.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. And you.
Okay.
He's like, I would attempt to give you a pat on the head, my boy, but I do not wish to spike you.
It's okay. You go on. You catch that thing. You'll have to.
I will. I shall. Hopefully, shall we meet again? If you ever need a sword arm, mine is as strong as any. And if you see any non-evil trees, put in a good word for me.
Okay.
Sure.
He gives you a bow, and then walks away.
Okay.
I think Bramble just kind of looks to you like, friend of yours?
We freed him
Oh. Wow.
from tyranny.
Very noble.
Well, we were trying to rob the place, and he was in the way. I don't really know how we convinced him to leave.
Is
I kind of shrug.
is like the whole body covered in spikes? How does he wear armor?
How did you wear the cloak?
The cloak's on the back of the armor. I don't think
I guess it's on the armor.
Yeah, it's clipped to the armor.
Do you have to file down the spikes?
Do they have to pull them out?
And on that strange encounter,
God, who the hell is that? I don't think I've ever seen him before. That's my introduction to that guy.
oh my god, you weren't there! I forgot.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, Rye was.
I was
not
like digging
there.
up a grave or something.
Rye was not there. Oh my god.
I had no idea who the fuck this guy was.
Why aren't you watching the fucking recording?
No, I know, I've watched it, but Rye doesn't.
Rye doesn't. Yeah, this is
Oh, yeah,
in-character
that's
roleplay.
true, that's true.
Rye has no fucking clue. Rye's like, who was that? Of all the things that Rye could have possibly missed, he missed the Cactus Union Party. And on that bombshell, that's the end of session 23. Thanks for joining, everybody.
Oh god, I should have played the drum when he's turned up.
Lucky escape.
Bye, you two.